Hey everybody, Shalma32 here. I just wanted to give a small update on things that are happening with my life that are sadly affecting the channel in several different ways, and also things that will be coming up as well. Now, I know I owe reactions. I have owed for quite a while now reactions for Foundation, Witcher, and also Cowboy Bebop live action. I will address Foundation in a few minutes, but there are reasons for all three of them, obviously. If you've watched previous updates, you'll know why. I won't go into it much here because obviously I've covered it several times and I've got a few things I want to cover. Now, I had actually recorded 2 reactions for The Witcher, which I found quite difficult to do, but my head allowed me to do it. Previous updates will tell you why that was difficult for me. But unfortunately, the other day, I did a deep virus scan on my computer because obviously do it every so often, keep the computer protected. Unfortunately, it detected a virus in several folders, including where I kept all of my Witcher reaction stuff, the edits, the previous ones, and also the little tiny bits I was trying with these 2, and also all the original video files for all of them, the previous ones and these 2. So unfortunately, those are gone. One thing after another with me, isn't it? Nothing comes easily. But as I'm missing those 2, and if it was just one, we might be able to carry on going. But unfortunately, because it's 2, I feel like it's not going to be good enough for you guys. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to not continue that reaction. I'm very sorry for it, and you can completely know that I will be doing season 3. I love the show so far. It's great. But unfortunately, I cannot continue with The Witcher. Cowboy Bebop, I do intend to, but you'll know what, if you've watched previous things, my updates, you'll know why it's those 3 videos are difficult for me. I do intend to do it, but I need things to settle out in my life, which I will cover in a minute as to what's going on, without going into the details I've gone into before. Now, there are some upcoming possible and quite probable disruptions because probably before the end of September, hopefully, we're hoping, I am going to be moving because the house I live in has to be sold. It's my father's house, and again, I'm not going to go into that because otherwise I'll find it difficult to do the rest of the video. But unfortunately, this house has to be sold, so we've got to move out, and we don't know where yet because we don't have money to rent the whole thing. But so there is going to be a disruption most likely with like weekly videos. I'll do my best, but that now I don't know when things are going to happen yet, but when I know dates, I will do a short video, whether it's an actual short or a video that's just short. I will let you guys know the times and also what I think the delay will be. I'll try my best to get up as quickly as possible, but obviously moving's quite a stressful thing. Now, when this happens, I'm intended to bulk react and record several classic Doctor Who reactions because I can edit on my laptop. I don't need a full-blown setup to edit. So I'm going to bulk record several classic Who reactions. So I've got several weeks to cover. I don't think it's going to be that long, but to cover myself for any possible disruptions in setup. But kind of to do with the moving part of it as well. Like I mentioned, how we haven't got the money to rent at the moment and things like that. Money constraint is a big thing because unfortunately we're very tight on money at the moment for multiple reasons. So unfortunately I've had to cancel my Apple TV subscription, and that therefore because of that I'm not able to continue Foundation. The reason that obviously I've got multiple subscriptions because stuff I'm doing reactions for, but my can't cancel Netflix because that's a big thing for my daughter. TV really helps her. Amazon I'm keeping for now because again she uses it, and also the Lord of the Rings series coming up is a big thing for me. But unfortunately Apple TV Foundation was the only thing I've actually. One other documentary when I first watched it, that was a documentary series on houses, I think, but that was literally the only other thing I've watched on it. So unfortunately I couldn't even though I loved the show, it was gorgeous, I loved it, and I really, really want to get back into it, I cannot justify it with the money constraints we have. Now, if it ever comes out on Blu-ray, or if in the future I'm able to afford it again, I will absolutely love to continue reacting to the series for you guys. Because hopefully by then, everything will be settled out in my head will let me do it. Well, but unfortunately, that's not happening right now. But continuing on because of money constraints and also other reasons, House of the Dragon, it was my reaction to the trailer was one of like my biggest videos so far. People seem to like watching it because it was a big thing when it came out. I've only done one trailer reaction because I don't want to get too many spoilers. But unfortunately, I don't have the channel it airs on. I was hoping to somehow get access to the channel, like subscribe to Now TV, because it has obviously different Sky channels like Sky Atlantic, which is what I believe it airs on here in the UK. Now, because of the money constraints, I'm not able to subscribe to Now TV because it's like a whole TV thing, multiple channels. It's quite a bit of money per month. I cannot afford that. So unfortunately for now, like with Foundation, until it comes out on Blu-ray or another digital service like iTunes, you can buy stuff in the iTunes, movies, TV series, things like that. Until it comes out there, and if I can afford it at the time, I'm not able to do it. So unfortunately, House of the Dragon is on hold until I'm able to. I do intend to. I'll be way behind everybody else, but it's unfortunately, I'm not able to do it right now. Now, so I'm finding it quite difficult. Talking about this type of stuff is quite anxiety inducing, but with all the things that I've covered in the video and other things in my life that are going on with multiple things, not just move, not just the money, there's some other things as well. It's causing my mind to struggle to focus. Like, my focus is bad at the best of times, but at the moment, it's near impossible for me to focus on things. And when I try to make myself do it, it causes my anxiety to kick into overdrive. And like this week, it's caused me several anxiety attacks. Like, I'm feeling my anxiety kicking in right now, like my physical symptoms I get. But it's just making it very difficult for me to edit on anything. So I keep trying to edit third episode of the Sandman all this week. But for where my focus is, because of everything going on, and also my daughter is home, and obviously she comes first, and there's a lot. He seems to know when I'm about to edit, when my head's going, you can edit now. As soon as I start doing it, she kicks in, and she's like asking me things, demanding me things, and blah, 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 blah. And obviously she comes first, and then it's really difficult to get in otherwise. But also, not just the mental side of things with the anxiety, my hypermobility syndrome that I suffer from, it's all the ligaments in my body, that's really playing up this week. So I'm been in a lot of pain too. And also my back's been quite bad for separate reasons. But I am doing my best to get through it. But unfortunately, because of all this and the stress and all that, Sandman is a little bit delayed. I'm going to get it out as best I can, but obviously I've got to think of myself as well, and I cannot force myself because it will make my head will shut down. I've done it before. It's happened before where I've tried to make myself do something, push myself to the anxiety, and my head shuts down, like to the point where I can't even get words out, and I get frustrated, which makes it worse. So unfortunately, it's very difficult for me to at the moment. So I will get it out. I am going to do Sandman, like I covered before. Sandman is one of my priorities for the channel. Doctor Who, Sandman, Lord of the Rings, and Bad Batch when it comes out. But for now, it's for the next few weeks until Lord of the Rings, it's Doctor Who and Sandman. But I'm so sorry for all these issues that just keep happening for me, and also the delays with Sandman and everything else. I am very, very sorry. I don't like having to mention it, and I hate having to say I can't do something for you guys. That's something that really is very difficult for me to have to do, which is why I really feel my anxiety kicking in. But I keep knocking the microphone. I'm all over the place. But I felt like I owed an explanation to you guys. So I've like psyched myself up all day to write it. Like, I've written it down in a list. And I've actually recorded all this before. And OBS decided to reset my microphone. So I'm having to redo it again. So it's like double the anxiety. But I am going to get it done, and hopefully once we move, once I'm out of this house is adding to the stress, for reasons I've covered in previous videos. But once I'm out of this house, we've got at least this move. We're hoping to be there for like 6 months until we can go to a more permanent place. But hopefully once we're out here, we're in a place, and other things to do with this house and everything else are being actually kicking into gear. Hopefully I'll take a weight off my mind. Everything will come in a lot easier. But I wanted to give you an update. There are other things I was possibly going to do. Like, I've recorded a few little things that my brain allowed me to do, but I'm going to put those on hold for now, because I just want to make everything a priority. But I've probably doubled up on some of my words now, so I do apologize. But it's the focus. I struggle to focus. Like, I'm struggling to read the list in front of me, so I do apologize. But I hope you guys can understand. I really appreciate each and every one of you. The comments I get on my Doctor Who reactions are amazing. It really helps, because I love learning about all the little bits and pieces behind the scenes. It's awesome. And the fact that you guys seem to be enjoying my reactions at the moment means more than I can express. It really does help me. So thank you very much, guys, for the support you've been giving me. And I hope you can understand that obviously I've got a lot going on at the moment that are making things difficult, but I promise you I am going to try my best to get things evened out for you. And I'm sure that we can get things going again properly and get steady things going. But thank you so much for watching this video, for taking the time, and for your support. I will see you again for the next video, guys. Bye.